my best friend swore he found a door in his basement that wasn't there yesterday. He sent me a video. The door was open. Something was breathing inside.
Dude, you gotta come over. I'm not joking. It's still open.
I went. Of course I went. Who wouldn't? But when I got there, the door was closed.
It wasn't like this before. It was wide open, I swear.
The door was old. Too old. The wood was cracked, the handle rusted, and the air around it cold.
Touch it.
I did. The second my fingers brushed the wood, something knocked back.
What the hell was that?
It's been doing that every time I get close.
The knocking came again, louder, like whatever was inside was getting impatient.
We should open it.
Nah, no way.
The door creaked. Just a crack, enough to see darkness thicker than night. And then...
Hello.
A voice, soft, sweet, wrong.
Who's there?
You let me in.
The door flew open. No one was there. Just a long hallway. A hallway that couldn't exist. His basement wasn't that big.
That's not possible.
The air smelled like rot. Like something had died in there years ago and never stopped decaying.
Come closer.
We need to leave. Now.
The door slammed shut behind us.
No.
The knocking started again. But this time, it wasn't coming from the door.
Too late.
The lights went out.
Run.
We did, but the hallway stretched. Longer. The door at the end never got closer.
You shouldn't have touched the door.
Something grabbed my ankle.
Yeah.
The last thing I heard before the screaming started was the voice again.
Now you're part of the house.
The walls were breathing.
What do we do?
The door at the end of the hallway creaked open.
Welcome home.
The screaming didn't stop.
Oh God, what is that?
You woke it up. Now it's hungry.
The air got thicker, hard to breathe, like the house itself was choking us.
Boom, there's got to be a way out.
The walls pulsed, the floorboards groaned, and then...
Over here.
A second voice. From behind us, a woman stood in the darkness. Her smile was too wide.
Who the hell are you?
I used to live here, before the house ate me, too.
The thing in the hallway let out a wet, gurgling laugh.
Run. It's more fun when you run.
We bolted, the hallway twisted, doors appeared where there were none before. Every one of them opened as we passed.
Don't look inside.
Too late, I looked.
That one was me, before I changed.
The walls started bleeding.
This isn't real. It can't be real.
Oh, it's real. And you're never leaving.
The floor gave way. We fell.
Just let it happen.
The last thing I saw before the darkness swallowed us whole?
Where are we?
Light flickered. We were back in the basement. The door stood shut. Normal.
Was it a dream?
The door handle turned on its own.
No, not again.
This time, we didn't wait to see what came out.
You left something behind.
I shouldn't have answered the door at 3 a.m., but the knocking wouldn't stop, and when I finally opened it, there was a man standing there. A man who looked exactly like me, down to the scar on his left hand.
You're not supposed to be here.
His voice was mine, his face was mine, but his eyes were black. Not dark, not shadowed, just empty. Like two holes punched straight through his skull.
You have to leave before they see you.
I tried to slam the door, but his hand shot out. Cold, hard. unbreakable.
Too late. They're already here.
That's when I heard it. The sound of something scratching at the walls. Not outside. Inside.
We've been waiting for you.
Her voice came from behind me, inside my house, but I live alone. The thing wearing my face shoved me backward. I stumbled into the hallway. The lights flickered, and in the flashes of darkness, I saw them. Figures. Tall. Thin. Too many limbs.
You shouldn't have opened the door.
The scratching grew louder, closer, like fingers dragging across wood, across skin.
They're in the walls.
I turned to run, but the front door was gone, just a solid wall. And written on it, in something dark and wet,
You're next.
the lights went out, and in the dark, something grabbed my wrist.
They're here.
The last thing I heard before the screaming started was my own voice, laughing.
They don't want you dead. They want you replaced.
His grip on my wrist tightened, ice cold, unnatural.
Look at me.
I didn't want to, but my head turned anyway, against my will.
See what happens when you stay too long?
Her face, it wasn't right. Too wide, too many teeth, and her eyes, they flickered like a broken TV.
You have 3 choices. Run, hide, or let him take you.
The scratching turned into pounding, like fists hammering from inside the walls. The plaster cracked, dust rained down.
Too late for running.
A hand, bone white, fingers too long, slithered out of the crack in the wall. Then another, and another.
Right, now.
The thing wearing my face shoved me toward the hallway. The door to the basement stood open, pitch black inside.
Or stay. Become one of us.
The choice should have been easy, but the darkness in the basement, it moved, like something breathing.
They're faster in the dark.
Behind me, the hands pulled free from the wall. The fingers twitched, searching.
Tick-tock.
I ran, straight into the basement. The door slammed shut behind me, and in the silence, I heard it. The basement air was thick, wet, like breathing through a damp cloth. My fingers brushed against something, cold, smooth. A mirror. My reflection smiled, a smile too wide, too many teeth, just like hers.
They're in the glass now, in the water, in the dark between your heartbeats.
A drop of something dark hit the floor, then another. Not water, too thick. The basement stairs creaked. Something was coming down.
You should have run when you had the chance.
The mirror cracked. A hand, my hand, reached out from the glass, grabbing, pulling. The last thing I saw before the mirror shattered completely, my own face, screaming, from the other side. Now I stand here, in this new darkness, watching another man open his door at 3 a.m., seeing his own face staring back, hearing the scratching in his walls, and when he turns to run, I'll be waiting in his mirror, teeth too wide, eyes too black, ready to whisper the same 3 words. The knocking starts again.